Всем привет, this is RussianFreego9, and welcome to another one of my gun reviews. This one is of the NX fully automatic shotgun. It is called the Jackhammer, loosely referred to by me as the Jackass Hammer. It is quite the gun, as you can see. I got a Warband ended up buying it for me for one day quite a while ago. This is an old video. I apologize for the image quality again. It is 480p, I believe, but at least it's not the 240p that we started with a couple of days ago. So yeah, either way, we were like, oh yeah, this shotgun looks OP and cool, let's try it out. Then compare with the M4 Super 90, which I own for perm, so I'll be doing lots of comparisons to that. But yes, this shotgun, like I said, it's NX, it is fully automatic, and it looks, well, like a fucking potato cannon. That's the thing. You know what they say, you never know how much you love something until it's gone. Well, that's how I felt about the right side of my screen when I went into game with this thing. I'm like, oh, there's this whole region over there that's just gone. Wow. So yeah, you can't see anything. That's one of the biggest minuses about it, is that it blocks your entire everything. You can't see. So if you're by whatever reason playing Quarantine with this, I would not suggest that at all. But you're not gonna see the zombies that are to the right of you. That's the basic point. So it is got higher damage than the M4 Super 90. In case you don't know what that handle's like, I'll explain. Hold on, be patient. It is a 2-hit kill in close range on almost any vest. I have not seen any tankers, or at least known of any tankers, that it took me more than 2 shots to kill. So I'm going to say that's all vests. And you do have to land both shots if you're playing against somebody who really knows what they're doing. So if it's one of those people that runs around with the dual scorpions, God forbid, but say they run around, you're gonna need to either headshot their ass or land both of the first shots, as I do here. Otherwise, they're just gonna have your ass, and that's not gonna be fun for you or for anybody else. What's unique about the shotgun is that it has really tight grouping. In terms of spread, so it's not like a classic shotgun where it just goes everywhere. One shot covers like a wall. It's very tight grouping, and there's a plus and a minus to it. If you don't know how to aim, that's going to hurt you because you might not hit your target as much, and if you're trying to get headshots and you're not aiming for the head, you're not going to get the headshot probably. But it is good because of what you just saw maybe like 10 seconds ago. The fact that I can go in and get a kill from a range much longer than most shotguns normally operate at. So that allows it, because of the type groupings, it travels farther and travels closer together, the rounds I mean. But as you can see here, the damage drop off over range is still dramatic. It took me maybe 5 shots to finish this guy off, and this guy's just waiting for me here like, come to me. Well, sir, I'll have you know my body is indeed ready. But either way, so that's the part that offsets it from the M4 Super 90, which is more of the bigger spread, slightly less damage, and slightly less range. At the same time, this has a slower fire rate by a little bit, and that means, you know, like I said, you can see in this video, I pump them out like boom, 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 as opposed to the M4 Super 90, which is just like pow, 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 pow. You can shoot as fast as you friggin' want to. But like I said, the damage sort of makes it worth it. They pretty much offset each other perfectly, you know. Oh, look at this little asshole. Wow. Wow, we had Obamacare set up over there, and they're like, nope. But, really though. So, keep in mind that this is a shotgun that you can apply to slightly longer range circumstances, but don't expect to simply kill somebody in 2 hits from longer ranges, you know. It is generous enough that it lets you hit them to begin with, but it's still pretty good in that respect. Now, the other thing that really, like I said, I mentioned the fire rate. That sort of means that each shot counts. So missing, because you know how it is with a shotgun. You see the guy and they see you. Well, assuming it's an even, even situation. If you start shooting at the same time, you're gonna have to land both of your shots because if you're both hitting each other and you miss one shot, that's like them missing 5 or 6. You know, so basically, not a lot of people just, you know, hit 5 shots or hit 3 shots and then miss 6. You know, so you're gonna have to equal that, and you're gonna have to hit the target as well. Now that's not a big problem when they're behind. You're behind them, for example. When they're behind you, oh sweet lord, you're probably screwed. But if you're behind them, odds are you're gonna get them, because unless they have spawn shield or some shit. Because the way it works is you fire one shot, they figure out that there's somebody behind them, and they turn around. As they're turning around before they're able to fire, you fire the second shot, and they're dead. If they do some kind of funky shit where they jump to the side or crouch or like go behind some cover, then yeah, you're at more even odds now. But you still have the upper hand because that first shot takes off half their HP. So also, what I haven't tried is one shot, pull out the pistol behind it, not even a chance. I mean, that guy's a private first class, give him a break, but still. So, you know, what I haven't tried is first shot, then pull out a pistol, 2 shots, and they're dead. That might be an interesting thing to try out. If somebody wants to do that and tell me how that goes, please do. But that, and also the fact that if you're up against somebody that's wielding, say, a Barapy, a PP-19, well, then again, they're not even that overpowered anymore, like an MP7 mod, super special limited edition, whatever. That was decent, by the way. That's why, by the way, this gun's made more for camping and for defense than for obvious, because you can't take on more than 2 people with this if they know what they're doing, because they're going to gun you down after you gun one of them down. Whereas if they're coming at you one by one and they're not really expecting you there, you can just rattle off kills like that all day in Death Room, just camping base, which I'm trying not to do. But anyway, what I'm saying is, if you're up against one of those super modded, whatever, MP7 close range, submachine gun, jumping like a crazy motherfucker people, you're probably going to be putting up with some crazy running patterns, and you're not going to be able to hit them too well. I mean, you see quite a few of those in this video. The way to solve that best is get behind some cover, preferably like turn a corner or something. Either they will stay there waiting for you, relatively stationary or strafing side to side, because they're not going to be jumping around in circles while they're waiting for you there. That doesn't make any sense. That eases up the running pattern so you can hit them better. Or they will come around the corner, which is also pretty much one running pattern. They might jump around or they might sprint around, but that doesn't really matter. Again, they're not going to be running circles, so you can hit them easier. So try that. Like here, not exactly here, but in various instances with this little corner, I usually kind of go around and wait for them to come by. If they don't, I go in there, and they're standing there like, and I'm just like, bye. So that's all good. Now, the only problem with the shotgun, you've probably noticed this, and I consider it a problem, ignore the subtitles, they're from the old video, is the fact that the ammo isn't fed by shells. It comes from an ammo cassette, quote unquote. A guy on YouTube told me this, and I thought it was a box mag, but it's not. It's essentially the same thing as a box mag, though. It's just a drum, I guess, and you load it in like a bullpup into the shotgun, which means that you don't load in shells one by one anymore. Which also means that you can't shoot while reloading. Like with a traditional shotgun, you're oh shit, it's a guy, boom, bam, done. Here it's, I'm reloading, oh, that's a guy, well, too bad, hey, shotgun, could you please, oh, you're loaded, now I'm dead. So, basically, that's the biggest problem. For a shotgun, I believe that's a sin. In real life, it's good, because you don't have to tediously load in shells, because I'm pretty sure in real life, you don't do it as fast as in this game. But in this game, it's better if you can just load them in one by one and shoot at any point in time during the reload, especially if you're like me, and you try to reload after every single kill, because that's just your, you know, your reflex, you know. But with this one, once you press R, there's no going back. You know, you've made your decision. You've decided your fate. So that's some people might consider it a minus. Some people might consider it a plus because, you know, it is a faster reload overall. From 0 bullets to 10, I believe, 10 shells in the mag total. It's still faster than loading it one by one, but I prefer to be able to, you know, whatever. That's why I also don't like Saigas, because I think that a box/cassette on a shotgun is a sin. You just can't do that. It's a shotgun for a reason. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys found this helpful. I would personally rate this gun lower than the M4 Super 90, but that's because I like the not like 50-50, not like the do or die type of deal. If you miss one shot, you're fucked. I don't really like that. That's too much pressure for me. But if you're a really good shot, this is the shotgun for you, believe me. So, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, like, tell a friend, whatever. If you actually want to watch more of my videos, subscribe. Check out Tuna Fish Productions on Facebook, like that, and Russian Freak 09 on Twitter. I posted some crazy shit. And thank you very much for watching.